Hi everybody, it's Isaac here back with another video, and as a lot of people have heard, Nitro Type is very soon going to be coming out with its special type of friends race called casual mode, or some people call it party mode, in which it doesn't matter how fast you type, it matters how fast you type above your average in order to win. So everybody will have a text that is fit for them. It'll be the same text, but it'll be different lengths. So currently how it works is, you go into a friends race, and if you, for instance, let's take my live streams for example. If you type 75 words per minute, which is pretty fast, and you go up against me, and I average about 145, you're going to get my text for somebody who is going to type 145. So it's going to be really long for whoever types slower. And that's one of the main drawbacks of live stream racing with fans, is that even though, they can use my friend's race link and they can get into my races, it takes them longer. Most of them, not all of them, some of them are faster than me, but a few of them are slower than me. And it takes them longer, and it's just not enjoyable. So, I'm going to talk about all the implications this is going to have for the Nitro Type community, and again, this new race feature is going to be like, it doesn't matter how fast you type, it matters how fast you type above your words per minute. So, somebody averages 40, and they go up against me, who averages about 140 to 145. If they type 55 words per minute, and I type 120, they're going to beat me because they're typing higher than their average, and I'm typing way below my average. So that's how that works. So, now that I've explained this, first of all, the first impact it'll have is more friends races, and they will be more efficient. Instead of having to wait for everybody to complete the race, it'll be hopefully a lot closer. That's just going to be really convenient, so that way when people actually invite me to friends racing, when I'm grinding for my Nitro Type team, I don't have to worry about, well, I'm going to completely lose race efficiency for today, because I want to race with the person, but I don't want to take a minute per race. Not because I'd be typing that whole minute, it's because I'd be waiting for, typically, not always, but typically I'll be waiting for the host of that race to finish the race, or people to finish the race before they start it. Which is kind of annoying, but again, it's a necessary thing. Not everybody types the exact same words per minute, that would be really boring. But yeah, friends races should be a lot more efficient. Next thing, this is a huge thing for live streams. This will be so much better. I'm going to use casual racing all the time on my live streams. In fact, I think it'd be really cool if they made a casual, public race, instead of just doing friends racing on casual mode, if they made normal racing on casual mode. Because then, instead of racing just people in your speed zone, you could race everybody, and it'd just be how fast you type above your words per minute. Because right now, my assumption is this is only going to be for private races or friends races. But if they were to bring it to public races, and you could choose that, then it would just be kind of everybody versus everybody, no speed zones, it's just how well you do personally. And I really like that. Yeah, live streams, people will probably race a lot more. People will be compelled to race against me because they actually have a chance. I'm not trying to make my sound like a really fast typist. I'm just decently fast compared to a lot of people. So yeah, that should be fun. I'm really looking for that. And they also said that they're possibly going to be making friends races that are larger than 5 people. That was just a maybe, and knowing Nitro Type, it'll probably stay that way. But there is the chance that they may have more than 5 people per friends race. Now, that's not really a big deal for me, even though I live stream, and you might be like, well, Isaac, you live stream, you probably want to have more than 5 people per race. And you're absolutely right. I do want to have more than 5 people per race. Here's the problem. Not 5 people. Normally, people don't join my races. It's just me and maybe 1 or 2 other people. But for larger streamers such as Nate or Penguin, or I guess his channel name is Phil now, but I'm still going to call him Penguin because that's what I'm used to calling him. That'll be really helpful for them. It'll be really fun for me because I like to race Penguin and Nate in their live streams, but I have to wait, and it's just kind of a pain, to be honest. So it's going to be really nice if that feature gets added. Again, that's a maybe. Don't take that for granted. Don't take that for certain. It's not set in stone. Last things last, and this is one not very many people thought of: team racing. So if you want to have 5 people on the team race together, or more than that, and you just want to grind together, you can do that now without having to worry about difference of words per minute, because you're not being compelled to type, if you're going up against your team captain who maybe types faster than you, then you don't want to have to keep waiting because you'll have to be doing really long text. That'll completely kill your race efficiency. But if you're all doing it by how fast you are to your average, you all can race together and not have to worry about the race being really long for some people. It would really, really be cool if I could get my 5 officers, because they're typically the most active, not always, but sometimes they are. If I could just, grind for the team with the rest of my officers in a race, that'd be really cool, and not have to worry about, well, maybe they'll finish way later than me, or maybe I'll finish way later than them. It doesn't really matter anymore. With these races, we can all race together. all have a good time and still have really good race efficiency. And a lot of this does come down to race efficiency, as you've probably noticed. But yeah, this will be a really cool feature. I think they should have added this years ago. Again, the code's probably changed, so maybe it was like, because I know way back, they had like the different track. It wasn't this one. It was apparently really hard to do any sort of customizable anything to the track. Like that's why they didn't have trails for such a long time, is because they had to get a new track that would be easily edited by the user. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I just know that it was a pain to customize anything on the old track, and nowadays they can do it pretty simply. As you can see, they've got like a bunch of different varieties of tracks. You can have all sorts of different trails. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video. Most people probably already knew most of this stuff, but I wanted to kind of put it together into one video for people who maybe didn't hear about it, or maybe just are wondering what this would mean for everybody, or specifically really what it just means for me. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm going to try to stream for maybe about an hour if I can, maybe a little less, I don't know. I actually don't have very much planned for that day specifically. I'll have a big celebration later on the weekend sometime, but Wednesday should be a pretty free day for me to stream. I don't have work or anything else for that day, conveniently. So yeah, I think we'll be able to do that. The giveaway is also going on. That will end June 5th, so make sure to enter. I'll link that in the description. It's already got a bunch of entrants. It'll be for $5 million, 5 winners, each of them winning $1 million. So that should help out. And other than that, I think that's all the announcements I have. So have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video.